Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Ultra Moon. My name is Rabbit Luigi. In the last episode, we did some Mantine surfing. We managed to make our way to Akala Island, which is kind of our way of getting there. We could have taken a boat, but we thought, nah, let's be stylish. Let's take a Mantine, because that's fucking cool. We also lost power. I lost power on my 3DS, and it took me 2 days to get back there, because I was playing it casually, just enjoying my time, just having a lovely time, and I tried to do as much as I can. I tried to restore as much progress as physically possible. I kind of did that, but still kind of weak. We have not got the most amount of strength, the right kind of strength in our Pokemon that I would appreciate. There are totem stickers kind of everywhere. We only have 8. Thingy Oak, a Alolan Oak. Did he have a Samson Oak? It's almost a Alolan. He said that he would give me an Eradicate if I had 20. Now, I don't have 20. We can go this way now. That's kind of handy. Just goes to the beach. Pyukumuku's not blocking me or anything. That's quite handy. But the, I can get an Eradicate if I have 20. I presume we're going to get, like, if we get, like, 40 or something, we get the next, totem Pokemon. We get the next totem Pokemon, so that's interesting. Lily's in here. Do you have anything to say at the moment, Lily? Oh, Rabbit, I'm sorry. I saw some people who looked like those Team Skull Thugs, and I got scared. I was trying to avoid them, and then I think I ended up missing my meeting. Meeting? Oh, yeah. Oh, but don't worry, it's fine. This is actually where I wanted to be. Will you be going for another one of your trials, Rabbit? From what I read, I think that the nearest trial site must be the one up Route 4. Okay, she hasn't got much of an interesting thing to say, other than, hey, there's kind of Team Skull around here in some way, and, you know, that I can understand. They're the evil team. They're supposed to strike fear into the hearts of anyone who comes near them, but they're too lovable. They're too amazing. They alleviate, they lift so much sort of tension and realism, and, you know, it's a harsh world of Pokemon or something. You're like a bellhop, aren't you? Or a luggage man? What's the technical name? Bellhop, I feel, might be kind of accurate. What are you? You are a bellhop, baby! Okay, I'm just pleased. I'm just really pleased. Like, I'm surprised I got that right. Fomantis. I had one of these before. Akala's interesting. Akala's going to be an important island for me because most of the Pokemon I want to catch are on Akala Island. Now, I don't know how many we're going to be able to catch soon. Should probably look that up, actually. I have the means of doing that, but primarily, I'd like to make them stronger. As you can see, I've not given Scarlet the red nectar, which I can do. It's something which wouldn't be particularly difficult for me. But we have a trial coming up at some point where electricity might be useful. So, I mean, it's not that useful. I haven't got any electrical attacks, but it might be handy if just because we might have a resistance to it. I can't remember what the challenge is. There's an Eevee. Eevee, cool Pokemon. I'm tempted. They didn't have an Eeveelution for this generation, so I can't actually. I mean, I can. There's no one stopping me except for me, and my own rules. You gotta stick by your own rules. Gotta have Gen 7 Pokemon. I need my Scarlet to be stronger. I won't do grinding, but I might do just a little bit more battling than I would otherwise. Because, you know, if you skip out on the battles, then suddenly Pokemon are really strong and it's trying to struggle. I did lose every single member of my team to an Ice-type Pokemon last episode. If you were there for that, like, what the fuck? I'm not weak in this game, but I do have some gaping weaknesses to certain types. Ice, I didn't think would be one of them. I mean, like, Rock would be. Kind of, maybe. I mean, we got Grass-type Pokemon. That's not so bad. You know, these winding routes sometimes have secret little spots that are easy to overlook. Indeed. Some of them have, like, the picture places. The place you take pictures. I've forgotten what it's called. This man's a collector. So he has, like, lots of weak Pokemon or something. I'm not sure. I forget how it works. Or 2 of the same Pokemon. Or 2 Pokemon that go together kind of nicely. I forget the theme he's going for. But he's got a Munchlax, so that's cool. What was I going to say? I've actually forgotten what I was going to say. But yes, general training in this game is going to be important because I feel weak. I feel weak at the moment, as is demonstrated by a Peck not doing a lot to a Pokemon which hasn't got the best amount of defense. In fact, if I use Air Cutter, which is stronger, pretty sure this won't do more damage. It will do a little more damage, but can't Air Cutter flinch? Hasn't got a chance to flinch. I know Lick can paralyze, which could be fun if that happens, by which I mean not fun, but, you know, I don't know how early on I can get my next Pokemon. I might check that as I'm battling this Munchlax. Special defense implies that I might not want to use air cutter anymore, because, you know, it's not good against high special defense. Bad news bears, bad news bears. You keep fighting. I'm opening Excel spreadsheets over here, because I'm very, very accustomed to not, you know, being prepared or something. Munchlax, get the fuck out of here. You got another one of them? Bring it on or fucking send it back. Bagon, you got a Bagon. It's amazing. Love that guy. Did I press? I didn't press yes. You assumed I pressed yes. Bagons, love them. I mean, they're amazing. They've got really high attacks, so I'm a little scared, but I'm faster. That's why you have one of these things, because they're quite fast. You got bites. That could be bad. Oh, we're fine. That's not bad. You're kind of overreacting slightly. It's gonna be. How can you? Oh, that's fine. It's fine. It's got like a 95% accuracy. I thought we were done. I'm still trying to open my Excel spreadsheet, you know. I have no faith that my vocals are recording, but they're on the same computer. I have two computers trying to record one Let's Play. It's very confusing. I would understand if you don't understand. Does that make any sense? Okay, so there are exactly 6 Pokemon I would like to maybe catch on this island. They have a wide variety of types. Some of them are quite hard to find, though. I'm not sure if I mean, some of them are like, I've got 2 water-type Pokemon on there, so I won't catch both of them, but I'll decide which one I'd like to get based on how hard or otherwise they are to catch. If you know you might know what I mean by that, because there is one Pokemon in here, in the whole game, which is pretty tricky to find. I rely on apps for traveling recommendations. That seems like a bad idea. I mean, it's not bad. I remember there was Around Me. There was some pretty good apps in the early days of the iPhone for finding what's nearby, and I'm sure they've kind of moved on a bit. I don't really, you know, I live in the countryside. I know what's around me. It's usually animals. I usually can, you know, outrun and outfight the animals, okay? Because they're... I pressed pound. I didn't want to do pound. He's got quick attack, so fuck that guy. But, I could do, like, a Z move. I could, couldn't I? How about I heal up and I do a Z move? Because, you know, I haven't seen one. I haven't actually used one. And maybe using it on a Rattata is just the kind of overkill that I appreciate greatly. Really? Maybe. Quick attack. I mean, it's fine. How about I use a Z move and just, like, fucking annihilate you? I did not give her a Z move! Okay, okay, I did before. Didn't this time. Fine. You win, video game. I'm clearly inferior. Doesn't Air Cutter flinch? Because I haven't seen it flinch yet, and I'm pretty sure it does that. You recommended Rattata. You need to go talk to Joey. He knows about top percentage Rattatas. He knows what he's doing. He's the guy. Is he the guy who likes shorts, or is that a different guy? Fighting trainers. Fighting all the trainers, because I need the experience. Is so valuable. I'm just a lost sightseer, always looking for my boyfriend. That sounds like a sort of personal milestone. Scarlet's level 16, that's pretty handy. What I mean by, like, aren't we all lost, looking for people who we can accept into our lives or something? That's very deep. Baton Pass? Probably not, because I'm not going to get many stat changes as an Oricorio, so let's just keep those. But I am level 16. That's kind of alongside everything else. I still don't feel powerful. I don't feel confident about my power. Gotta go back to the right window. There you go. Gotta check that my vocals are actually recording rather than being an asshole. So, that's important. Nothing else in here. I'm gonna go in here first because this actually has a Pokemon Center, which means at least I can do a bit of grinding and probably the other thing in here, which is, I think, a Pokemon battle. It might be. Potentially. Hey, Rabbit, glad I ran into you. So we can see who's stronger now. I got a Z power ring for my Gramps, too, after making it through his grand trial. Oh yeah, he's got one now. Having a battle in a place like Paniolo town feels like we're having a real old-fashioned Western showdown or something, right? This is so cool. Though if we're real honorable cowboys, we got to make sure our teams are healthy first. You know, cowboys were like scoundrels, weren't they? Kind of good scoundrels. You know, cowboys, Wild West, fucking killing people. I don't know. I can't remember the relationship between cowboys and the sheriffs of the town. Were they law enforcement or were they the rebellious people? I forget. All right, team. Brion, and Pikachu, and everybody, you ought to be bursting with energy after eating a pile of my mum's special pancakes. That's what does it. What about the Malasadas? Don't betray the Malasadas, Hal. Stick to your roots, buddy. Otherwise you're in trouble. So let's show this newbie what Alola's got. I don't think he's got anything different. I mean, he might have the Pikachu first, which could be a problem. Not a big fan of the Pikachu first. It eventually becomes something much more exciting than the Pikachu. But bring it on. He's got the Brion. That could be fun. Brion, I don't know. It's supposed to be French? I don't know if it's supposed to be French. Suddenly you having a lot of Pokemon could be a problem. Let me switch Pokemon. I don't know. Don't feel safe. Don't feel safe in any part. My phone, I mean, I should mention I'm using an online stopwatch to time myself. We've just gone past 10 minutes. My phone is trying to charge itself up off of my computer, and it's having a bad time. It's having a struggle time, as is the case with my phone. Quick Claw doesn't actually override Aqua Jet. I was wondering. Doesn't. It gives like plus... Oh, fuck you. It gives like +1 priority, and Aqua Jet's like +4 or something, because it's pretty special. Doing a lot of little tiny bits of damage to me. Also, Razor Leaf missing was kind of a dick move, but as is killing you almost in one shot. A critical hit, man. Almost made me proud. I was thinking about Ominous Wind, but I thought he might heal up. Ominous Wind could give me stat ups, and that I like the sound of. I'm expecting the Pikachu. I'm not looking forward to the Pikachu. Like, I know I have some weaknesses in my team, and I realize even more that with the if I get a water type Pokemon at some point on Akala Island, I will still have a weakness to electrical attacks. Should be okay against Pikachu, because you know, fuck Pikachu. Whoever says that, Pikachu's a lovely creature. Like, what is this? It's 95. I got 2 misses out of like 4 turns. That's bullshit. I'm not having that. Not having that. It's 1 miss out of 20 is what it should be. So, okay, it's nice. Just go with it. Just go with it. Enjoy it. You know, gotta enjoy your Pokemon. Gotta enjoy the Pokemon times. And when that little thing in the bottom left, which shows my team, when that's for the Pokemon, we'll look back at this stage and say, hey, those times we struggled and had difficult moments, they were worth it because we pulled it out in the end. Noibat, I'm gonna switch out. Because I think that Scarlet can probably take Noibat. Because it's just fucking... I think they are Dragon-type Pokemon. It's like one of the only very few Pokemon that are have flying as a primary type. Because it's always secondary, as it is for an Oricorio. But then they had Tornadus, which was a solitary flying type, which was cool. And then the Noibat line is Flying Dragon or something. And that's cool. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make any difference. Not really. It's just what it is. You know? It's still a dragon flying type, but it's a flying dragon type, you see? Does that mean anything? No, it doesn't. But it makes me feel better inside. And I'm gradually making my Scarlet stronger. Which is important, I feel. What is the first trial? Like, I think if it's the one I think it is, then I'm not going to have a resistance by keeping it electric flying, but at least I won't be super effective, I won't be super weak, rather, to a water-type trial, where I have a grass-type Pokemon, so I should be okay. So, that's okay. Not important. How's everyone doing? How was Christmas? Christmas for me was very good. Had a lot of food, had some good presents, gave some good presents. I'm realizing, having been alive for 22 years, that I appreciate, or I value, giving presents higher than receiving presents. That makes sense, yeah. Because I like the element of surprise that I have over everyone else. Like, they roughly know what they want. Silent. No one's evolving. That's what it sounded like. They know what they want, but I can inject some unpredictability about that. And that's fun to do. Man, that was some kind of battle. Brion and everyone all looked like they had a blast too. Sure they did. As they got their asses handed to them on a silver platter. Right then, here, I'll share my bit of good luck with you, Rabbit. Giving me things. Dire hit. What are you trying to say, man? You think I need critical hits, I think? Probably. You know how the totem Pokemon are all, like, surrounded by some aura of power? If you use a dire hit on your Pokemon and manage to land a critical hit, that aura won't mean a thing. That's roughly what that... Yeah, okay. It doesn't mean anything about aura, but it means critical hits. Negates stat ups, basically. You might want to try using some of those Rotom powers when you're fighting a totem, too. Way ahead of you. Did it. Immediately. Beautiful. Worked really well. You know, Pokemon battles are they're just like, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But you're only really a loser if you don't have any fun while you're at it, right? Anyway, I'm heading off to Paniolo Ranch. Fun little area. It's actually where they do the breeding, I think, isn't it? I forget. Now, are we healed? Is everybody healed or something? We are. Wow. Didn't even make a song and dance about that. I have to check because sometimes we're randomly healed at random points. Anything interesting over here? As I find the most interesting thing in here. Yo, Vulpix, give me that bottle cap. Maybe. I don't know who's talking. I don't know how I'm going to do the girl voice with that kind of accent. Please stop. Really bad people. Yo, baby. I don't know. What you looking at? What's this Pokemon need a nice bottle cap for? I'm just going to put it to better use, that's all. I don't know. This kind of works. I haven't done this voice in a while. You there? Do you think you could help? You want me to wrench their bottle cap off them? Sure, let's fucking go. How you doing, baby? You want a piece of me? I'll show you what happened when you mess with Team Skull. Yeah. That's kind of the right voice. I don't know. It's kind of... how do you do the girl? Like, do the same accent, but kind of more, you know, like, can you kind of do that kind of voice? I don't... It's going to be hard. I don't know. I'm going to work on it in my own time. You'll come back one episode and say, wow, his voice acting's much better than it was before. Because, you know, it's pretty bad before. Anything above pretty bad is, you know... quite impressive, I guess. I don't know. You're much weaker than my rival. Like, my rival had 4 level 16 Pokemon, level 15, 16 Pokemon. I can take you out in one shot. Kind of feeling strong now. In one quick moment. Kind of easy. You got a piece of me, and I guess I shouldn't have messed with you. Yeah. It's kind of a good voice, man. It's kind of the only voice I can do at the moment without feeling like I want to kill myself. I don't know. How we doing? Give the bottle cap. Otherwise, you're gonna get it. It's all your fault, just because you wouldn't hand over that bottle cap. Are they that valuable? I forget what they do. What do they do? I forget. I feel like something to do with a certain feature of this game. Yo, you got lucky, Vulpix. Don't count on people to help you next time. You're just stealing from Pokemon. And the girl never said a word. So, I don't think she said a word. It's hard to tell. Oh, thank goodness. Everything's going to be alright now. Can I have the bottle cap? Are you just going to give it to me? Because I need things to feel like I'm valued in society. If I got to go chase it. Fuck's sake. Oh, dear. What's wrong? Gonna go get it. Gonna get that Vulpix. I love a Alolan Vulpix. And a Alolan Ninetales by proxy, but it's a beautiful Pokemon. It'd make this old lady happy if you'd come back tomorrow, too. Okay. That's a bit weird. Did it drop a bottle cap on the way? Or if I could go find it and it will give me a bottle cap? I don't know. What was the point of that? Like, I come back tomorrow and there's a lady who also needs a bottle cap and, you know, they every single day there's Team Skull just causing problems for that one old lady. That seems very selective, Team Skull. You want bottle caps, do you? I mean, you can just get, you could buy some bottles. Here's a thought. Why don't you just buy some bottles and drink them down and you get a beautiful, tasty beverage and also a bottle cap. So just think how good that would be. Let's run past some people. How many more battles can I fit in this episode? Eat well, sleep well, then it's time for a proper battle. Like, I mean, that's pretty decent. I mean, as a mantra, it's pretty decent. She also gave me like 3,000 Poke-Yen, which is... I mean, I know they're rich people, but it's kind of excessive. Oh, you gotta be... No, what's his voice? Oh, you gotta be a trial goer, right? Well, you got a good sense of timing. This sounds about okay. The captain's actually here now, so come on. It's got kind of voice. I don't really know. It almost sounds like it's gonna slip into Team Skull at any moment. So it's my limited range of American accents. I'm sorry. Can't do like a prospector, like an old prospector, like, yeah, welcome to the Wild West. I'm gonna talk like this now. It's kind of, I can't do that for very long. I can kind of do it, but not very well. Thanks for stopping by. The moo milk from Paniolo Ranch is the best. It's so rich and creamy when you use it in white sauce and other things. The taste can't even be described. I'm sure you could try. It sounds creamy. Oh, by the way, since I was lucky enough to run into you, I'll do a little favor. She gives me the... no. I thought she'd get... No, she does. She gives me the item finder. It's called Stoutland, but it's an item finder. See, Stoutland can sniff out items for you that are buried in the dirt where you can't even see them. When you're riding Stoutland, press B to search that... Use that Stoutland search is... Hang on. Is the... What? Okay. When you're riding Stoutland, press B to use that Stoutland search is what it's all about. Get up there and try it. There's all kinds of stuff lying around waiting for you to find it. That didn't even sound like English the first time. And Stoutland will bark louder and louder the closer it gets to some item buried in the ground. Good lord. If you go all the way down Route 5, you'll come up out of Brooklet Hill. My friend Lana is up there. Lana sounds better. So say hi to her for me if you see her. So many voices. Don't even ask me to do the slight kind of welcome to the Wild West. I can't do it. Don't even try. So if we do Y, and then we might as well for now put it there, and then we can do a Stoutland search. He moves a bit faster, and we can also use him for searching for stuff. Does he actually bark? Or there you go. Got a repel. That's kind of useful if I want to repel some creatures. I don't really want to. I want to be stronger, my friend. Not helping me. Kind of annoying that I have to slow down so much to look for things, but that's kind of what makes it slightly not overpowered. Give me some stuff. I want to find some stuff. Finding some moo milk. I just found a bottle of moo milk. I don't think, it's a moo it's a fucking, I can't remember what it's called. It's a Miltank farm. If there's Moo Moo Milk lying around, I don't think I can take it. They might want to sell it to someone. You fight me, sir. I shall fight you and destroy you very easily. I am raising Pokemon. They're going to be better than yours. I love Mudbray. That's what that is. It becomes Mudsdale, I think. It's incredible Pokemon. I should remember that. I forget exactly how this came about, but my sister, I need to remember how this happened, but I had a female Mudbray in my Moon playthrough, and I called it Bonnie because it sounded like a cowgirl's name or something like that. It's kind of Wild West or something. I know it's a donkey, but I called it Bonnie. And she had a male Mudbray. She called it Clyde because it's a Clydesdale. It's the name of that kind of horse because it pulls carts or whatever. So we had Bonnie and Clyde. Is the joke of that one. I don't know why I called mine Bonnie, to be honest. I thought it was, cow girl or something. I forget the link I was trying to make, but it was good at the time and it made sense, and it made for a strange accidental joke. Pseudo-Woodo blocking the road like a bunch of arseholes. Good for them. Because I really wouldn't mind a Mudbray, but I have used one. I would like to use a different Pokemon this time around. And actually thinking about it, the Pokemon I would like to use instead, Stamina. Stamina is such a good ability. Every time you get hit by any attack or physical, I mean, Air Cutter is special, so maybe not. Maybe just be any attack. Your defense is raised, and that is. I think that also works for multi-hit moves like Bullet Seed or something. Bullet Seed would do a lot of damage, but things like Arm Thrust or something. So it does it every single time. You get 5 defense ups from a full Arm Thrust. It sounds incredible. I think that's how that works. Totem Pole. There's a totem sticker there. Don't want to do anything with it at the moment. Should I go up here? Yes, I should. I think there's something interesting up there. There was a noise. Don't know what the noise was, but I'll fight. I want to go around. Can I go around? I'll get the... Oh, there's trainers everywhere. I just want to do an important thing. One of the duties of a breeder is to discover and refine the strengths of Pokemon. Then why are you fighting me? Now this, I actually want to get. I want to get a Morlul, because 1, it sounds funny, and 2, I've never used one before, and 3, actually, was that part of the reason? I don't think there was that many reasons, but it's a Grass Fairy type, which is why I can kill it quite quickly. I have a Grass type, so... There is another way around that of me getting a Fairy type Pokemon, because I feel like that'd be important, but it will be on a Pokemon which I've never used before, and it's not going to be Morlul, I think. I think that was one of the Pokemon I had earmarked as a potential, but maybe we can do something else instead. Scarlet becoming strong, that's quite important. I would argue that if you're trying to find the strengths of certain Pokemon, then you probably shouldn't be wasting your time fighting a measly trainer like me. I would like to... Hello, Team Skull. You just chilling out here? You having a wonderful time or something? Doing squats really uses all your muscles. My legs are shaking so hard I can't move. That was a weird voice. I'm not doing a Alolan Sumo. I'm not. I'm definitely not trying to be like Kahuna Hala. There you go. Kind of the right voice. Well, I can't go around that way. Unfortunately, I've got to fight the trainers. Maybe. No, I have to fight the trainers. That's fine. Little girl's fine. 1 + 1 is 2, but it could also be 3 or 4. Sure. There's no way we'll lose. It's important to feel strong. Fucking goddamn it. There should be a double battle, so I'll keep it in. But I want to do the battle beyond this because that might be important. I'll take a double battle. I'll have like 10 FPS and make me wish that I have a slightly stronger 3DS. But, at least they might be weak to me. What else you got? Like, I mean, I've got 2 flying types, so... Your 2 grass types, you can try. And in fact, this will hit both of them anyway, so... sorry. I'm gonna ruin your day. Also, let's just do one of these, because I can hit one of them. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I just want to go to the next battle. And it's not going to make any difference, but I haven't shown a double battle off. And I can skip through all of these. And occasionally get some FPS back. I mean, the animation showed it hitting Cottony, so... I would think it would do damage, but it missed, apparently. I don't know. Blathers is level 21. Can you learn something good yet, Blathers? Like a good ghost move out of kind of nowhere. Doesn't really matter. Peck does decent damage. Cottony and Whimsicott, fucking arsehole Pokemon. Really not a fan. From my time of briefly being interested in competitive Pokemon. Arsehole Pokemon. It's got I forget what it's called. It's using Stun Spore. It's a really bad idea. It's got Prankster. I think gives priority to status moves, really. Fucking arseholes, don't like him. Too young for math. That's why you said it might be 3 or 4. 1 + 1 is 2. It's always 2. Learn your fucking maths, kids. Or I'll fight you. Okay, this is what I'm interested in. Don't know how long this is going to be. I don't even mind. But I need a thumbnail. Ha ha ha, man, I lost again. You don't even care, do you? You taking this seriously? I don't know. I need to think of a good voice for you. I'm thinking like a voice where he doesn't really care. Kind of a moody voice. Like, I don't know. Are you even taking this seriously? That sounds like... kind of like I want to do. I am, so seriously. I'm seriously enjoying it. Enjoying it. Kind of annoyed. You can enjoy Pokemon battling when you put everything you have into it, which clearly you haven't. Like, he sounds annoyed and I like it. Whoa, hey, Rabbit! He's so optimistic. This guy is plenty scary. Sure, might be. You're Rabbit. It's the guy behind you. Sure, that's me. Let's go. Fucking, let's go. Not very cautious. Even some Pokemon have a better sense of self-preservation than you apparently do. Ready to throw down. I'm Gladion. Me and my partner, Type Null. Great Pokemon name. Are training to get stronger. We have to get stronger. Though most of our time these days goes to working for Team Skull as their muscle. You're a muscle for hire. I don't think you'd get paid though. Battle me. I won't take no for an answer. Now, Team Skull isn't... not Team Skull. Team Skull is an interesting Pokemon. Type Null is a more interesting Pokemon. Very strange name. I think it kind of rewrote the rulebooks for what a Pokemon could be named, and kind of, you know, very strange idea. I actually had one. I think I did have one in my Moon playthrough, because it becomes quite strong. It has a very interesting stat distribution, and its evolution, which is a different thing, simply kind of increases every stat by a little bit. That was a Zorua. Oh, it's adorable. I love Zorua. It's a lovely Pokemon. But it's not very strong. It's quite powerful, but it's also quite slow, which is why I was able to outspeed it, I think. Because a Zubat, really fast, really annoying, don't like him. Send it back, don't want it, don't get it out of my face. Zubat, an actual Zubat, sure, let's go. I don't mind. Gladion's an interesting character with quite an interesting bit of music for him. It's kind of almost cheery, almost like a Saturday morning cartoon show. Kind of action bopping, rather than, bad guy. It's kind of like, yeah, tasty jam. Although, you know, most of Team Skull also has tasty jam. Also, I'm faster than a Zubat, so, you know. Oricorio, if anything. Fast sweeper, I'll go with. Decent special attack, but also quite fast. Type Null, interesting Pokemon. Let's go. I think it is, by nature, a normal type Pokemon. And then later on, there are ways of changing that. We'll go with that, because I don't want to spoil this for anyone who hasn't played this game, but it's a pretty cool Pokemon, and quite strong, so could be some interesting things about to happen in this fight. I have Roost. Come at me, bro. I can heal up for days and dance while doing it. Look how little of a shit my Pokemon gives. You know, just tackle me. It doesn't even matter. Tis but a scratch, my friend. Does not care. I do not matter. It does not matter. It's fine. Air Cutter gives me... what? Does it flinch? It hasn't flinched everybody. Anybody. Is there a move above Air Cutter which does the same kind of thing? I have to check. Like right now. Critical hits land more easily. What am I thinking of? I don't know. I need to work this out. Because there was a set for Togekiss, which had Serene Grace, which meant that secondary effects happen more often. And you could have... oh, what was it called? It's a flying type move. Basically meant that you could flinch people really often. Like 60% of the time you would flinch someone. What was it called? It was not Air Cutter, but I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't. Not important. I'm gonna roost for days. What? You fucking come at me, bro. Like, I can just keep dancing away, keep healing away. I've learned so much from fighting the arsehole trainer on that route one time. I did remember, Roost actually erases the flying type on this Pokemon for a turn. So technically, I'm currently a normal type as I'm roosting because I've come down from the sky. Ground type moves can hit me, that sort of shit. So it has a drawback. So it's like a recover. It's basically recover, but not quite as good. Might even do the same amount of damage. Same amount of healing, rather. But it also removes your secondary typing, which is flying. It's always flying. Has to be flying. I don't know. Oh, God. I've got a runny nose. It's cold. It's cold days, my friend. Okay. That was good. Scarlet's level 19. Level 19? Sure. No one died this episode. That's pretty incredible. This guy, you know, really angry and shit. How annoying. I'm thinking like Shadow the Hedgehog. That's what I'm going with. If I can do that. If I can channel that. Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, oh, God. That made the super effective noise. Was it supposed to? Huh, it's not like me to slip up like that. I've got to keep fighting stronger opponents. Looks like I'm still not ready. What? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That kid there. His Pokemon aren't weak. And sure, it's fine to enjoy battling. But this brat, he's just using that as an excuse not to try hard because he can't beat the kahuna. Because he can't beat Hala when he's serious. Is that what we're going with? You know my Gramps. Oh, you know my Gramps? Wait, so you think I'm strong? Oh, okay. People change your voices. Oh, look at you, little Gladion. Aren't you just a real cool guy? Grunts, fun guys. There were two people. They were both boys. They were both on the other side of the route. You're a beast, you're a girl. Oh, God. I guess it's no surprise a homeless guy would turn out spineless too, huh? This sounds like a different person. No worries. We got enough backbone to cover for you. They all sound the same. They all sound the same. Just give it up already. Huh? I'm a sweet-ass guy, yeah. You know you can't beat me. You'll just get your Pokemon hurt for no reason. Interesting subplot. The good Pokemon. Do we have an anti-hero? Like an anti-hero. We came all this way, and for what? For a big fat waste of time, thanks to you? That's about right. If you hadn't gotten in our way, we could have stolen that totem Pokemon from Brooklyn Hill. Let's get out of here. Look, the Mokro's crying, and it's time we should be flying. That sounds very strange and rhythmic. Listen up, Gladion. The boss does not like you. That's true. But you just some hired help we keep around for when we need you. You ain't a part. It's gotta be ain't. You ain't a part of Team Skull, not really. And you never will be. Got it? You better get it. Got it? You better get it. Sounds good. I love how they walk away like that with the arms, like yeah, boy. Darn, beating that invisible drum. That's what I see it as. Thanks, Rabbit, and Oricorio too. You both gave it your all. Roost is so overpowered. Phew, it looks like I've got to train up my team if we're going to take on the trial at Brooklyn Hill next. Here, Rabbit, take these with you. We're going to beat this island challenge. Indeed we are. We're actually quite close to the island challenge. So, or not the island challenge, but close to the next trial, which is why I wanted to get where we are at the end of this episode. So, this has been Rabbit Luigi. Yeah, he is kind of scary. I'll appease you. You prefer nice people? I'm a nice person. This has been Rabbit Luigi. This has been Let's Play Pokemon Ultra Moon. Had to remember, in the next episode, I'll probably fight these guys off screen, but in the next episode, we're going to go to the left a bit more, and I think take on the first trial in Akala Island, if this is how the layout is roughly how I remember it to be. It could be. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.